Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. So it's been a while since I've posted any YuGiOh content. I've been mostly streaming on Twitch and playing a lot of Pokemon, and I thought I'd come back straight into the scene with a deck profile, playing a deck that I've been messing around with the last couple of weeks, and that is Orcust. It's a super fun deck to play. Obviously I played it a bunch back in the day in 2019. So yeah, I thought I'd give a profile. It's just a quick one, just to see if anyone's still playing the deck. If you guys want to pick up the deck, it's quite cheap right now, so you can use it as a template and take it to your tournament, mess around with it with your friends, do whatever. So yeah, so thanks guys for watching. If you guys want to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe, leave a like, all that good stuff. I'll leave my socials in the description below, so if you want to check those out, feel free to. And yeah, so I suppose I'll just get straight into it. So we'll head things off with the main deck. So I'll show you the main deck and the side and the extra deck. No side deck today, so I always say build your side deck around the format. So yeah, straight into the deck profile. So it's a 40 card main deck. So we'll just start the hand traps. We just play 3 Imperm and 3 Ice Blossoms. No specific reason. You could probably play Nibiru right now, or I feel like these are quite generic and you don't really need to like stop your opponent, because this deck can has a lot of gas, surprisingly, without hard power. But I'll show that at the end if you stick around. So yeah, just a 3 generic, just these 6 generic hand traps of the Imperm and Ashes. So yeah, that is it for the hand traps. And then for the monsters, we play max out on all the Orcust. So we play 3 Brass Bombard, 3 Nightmare, 3 Scale, 2 Wand, and 1 Gizmek, who is not technically an Orcust, but he's super good in the deck because for the synergy of being a Dark Machine. So as you can tell, these cards are literally like all commons apart from Gizmek, who's got a reprint. So it's super affordable, super budget to pick up. And the reason why we max out on all Orcust is because we max out in the Allure Darknesses, and we max out on the Orchestrate Returns. So Bombard is quite a good normal summon. So if you have him with any other Orcust, he's technically full combo. I say combo. The combos have changed a lot since 2019. So again, if you stick around, I'll showcase that at the end. So it's just Bombard's really good with another Orcust, and on his own he can make like because ideally you normal summon this, go to Link Rebo, and then you back banish him to smash someone one of these from your hand. You used to just play the 1 Legacy, but I feel like the effect is good when if you have another in hand. I wouldn't mind playing through this, because if you send it with the Nightmare, its effect is when it's sent to graveyard, you can special summon another World Legacy from your hand. So there's no extender, and it obviously gives you the infinite grind sort of advantage when you go into those games later on in the round. So then we play the 3 Skeleton. Some people used to play 2 or 1 of this even, but I think with the Brass Bombard, it's good to max out on all of them. So yeah, pretty self-explanatory. It's not too much in-depth theory going on here. It's just want to max out the Orcust cards, and you'll probably see why in a minute. So for the normal summons, we play Recycler, because it's amazing at like just sending anything, any machine. It plays into There Can Be Only One, however, it's too good not to play. And then we play the Armageddon Knight, and then yeah, so that's it for the normal summons. We play Reinforcement of the Army to search this. So yep, really good starter cards. You probably you do want to see them, full stop. And then for the synergy, we play 3 of the best 1 of dangers. So all these cards are at 1 in the ban list at the time of recording this. So obviously these cards amazing. They pitch you your Orcust to your hand. They're free bodies for extenders. So yeah, I was playing Judgment at the time, 3 Judgments, because I wanted to play like a control variant of this, but I think just having the body is super important, because you can still end on like IP and Babel, which I'll show at the end. So yeah, these cards are really good in the deck. For the spell cards, you play 3 Return, 3 Allure, Rota, Foolish, and 1 Upstart. We play some more spells, but I'll show those in a minute. So these ones are like sort of consistency power cards. So obviously these ones are insane. Like, you want to draw these because they draw you into your side deck, and they're like starter cards. Drawing this with like Nightmare or this and plus any other normal summon is like amazing. So this card, fantastic. I re-rated this card back in 2019, so That's why that's still in there. Alert, obviously self-explanatory, the deck's all dark. And it just says draw 2, so yeah, pretty good. Rotor, because it searches the Dark Griffer and the Armageddon Knight. Foolish, because it's a starter card on its own. And then Upstart for consistency. So yeah, these are like the power spell cards that we used to play. And then we got 3 Twin Twister and then a Babel. Twin Twister, you could play Cosmic, but I think Twin Twister is amazing because of this, purely the discard. The discard itself can actually be an extender, so it's super aggressive, really good. Like in the meta as well, it's not too bad right now. Obviously, the success gets Dragon Link, but you can just side these out game 2 and 3 for like more hand traps and stuff. So yeah, Twin Twister is a fantastic card to play in the deck over Cosmic because it discards. And then Babel, obviously, because it's Babel, it's a free card of Galatea. And then the last card in the deck is Crescendo. So I was playing Judgments, as I mentioned earlier, but I thought, you know, I'd rather the extra body, because like you can just pass on Galatea, Crescendo, and a Judgment, and that's not bad because this deck can like really OTK, which I'll show you guys in a minute. So yeah, extra deck is pretty self-explanatory. Play 3 Galatea, 1 Longeasu, 2 Dingasus, and then 1 Zeus. So Galatea is like fantastic, just gets you all your resource, recurs all your resources banished. Longeasu is a threat because it can send cards and while recurring your resources. So if you don't play around the zones, which like everyone's forgot, it can just send like a Dragoon or something. It's really good. Dingasu, I think this deck actually like beats Dragoon because like this card on its own, it's like fantastic. So obviously Dingasu is one of the best boss monsters like I've seen in like the last few years. It's just absolutely insane. Recurs your resource, a non-targeted, non-destruction send, and then now you can just Zeus over it, which is just stupid. Like, it's actually stupid. So yeah, pretty standard right now. And then we play the 2 Link Karibo. Good for the get rid of the Dino token, and then obviously good for the Brass Bombard play. 1 Borg. It's not as good as it used to be. This guy used to be amazing in like the Orcust Sky Striker or like the Lunar Light Orcust deck, but it still comes up where you just need to pitch a card. If you were playing like the Phantom Knights version and like the Rusty version, this card's amazing because obviously you need the Dark Monsters to go to Rusty. Play IP because you can still end on IP really well. Phoenix, Unicorn are super important because of discards and the removal they offer. And then Borrowsword, and then Trispania. So Trispania is just utility. You don't really need to go into it as much because you play Twin Twisters, you play the Phoenix, Rhosesia, but it does come up in those like back row heavy decks. It's a win button against Eldritch for sure. And then Borrowsword over Access Code because this card is super easy to OTK with. You can literally just like, if you have Borrowsword with like Dingasu or Orochi, it's just game, like 100% just game. So yeah, amazing utility in the extra deck still. So that is it really. I mean, you can, like the end boards I've mentioned earlier, can just be like IP with a Babel, and like that's fine. As long as you have like access to Orochi in the grave, or you have a Skell with a Dingasu or something, or a Galatea, just to make sure that IP is live to go into a Unicorn, then you are literally laughing. Like that's still such a simple, good setup. Just steal games, and then alternatively you can just end on Crescendo and like Galatea. Obviously I used to play Judgment, so like with a Judgment it's pretty good because all you need to do is just stop them for 1 turn, and then you've got Borrowsword OTK quite well. So yeah, the deck is still pretty fun to play. I know I play it with my friends and stuff. Super affordable if you want to pick it up. Obviously not the deck it used to be back in 2019. However, it is still pretty fun to play. So yeah, as I said, pretty affordable, pretty fun. And yeah, so if you guys want to see more deck profiles and stuff, I'm hoping to be more consistent in my uploads. Subscribe if you're new, like the video, and share it with your friends. Like I said, I'll leave my my socials in the description. I appreciate if you check those out. I've also got an eBay channel, which I do free shipping to UK. So also check that out as well. And yeah, so thanks guys for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all soon.